Good morning, happy Monday. Duke of Games here, and thanks again for allowing me into your homes. Sorry, it sounds like I have the sniffles. Don't know why, allergies. But we should be finishing Tales of the Abyss today. Should be being the operative word, operative phrase. Yeah, let's get started. Shorter intro this time. I mean, I don't really have much to say for this other than, thank you for watching. If this is your first video, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing to me on YouTube, follow me here on Twitch. And let's get this underway, shall we? It's hard to be a man when there's a girl. Ooh, that was a sour note. It's hard to be a man when there's a girl in your head. Like, I have to stop trying to sing that shit an octave lower. I need to just try and commit to a note. Okay, so we were in the process of doing the second part of the Cheagle rescue here in the Orchard Cavern, and then we're on our way to the Abyss. I'm pretty sure there's another Cheagle that I'm supposed to, like, rescue over here. I don't know, man. These enemies are, like, under level, and then fighting them is just, like, a waste of time. Defenseless.
I'm not good at holding back.
Took us 24 seconds just to kill these bastards. That's 24 seconds I could have taken to do whatever the fuck I need to do over here. Yeah, there was a dude back here that I didn't free. There was a switch I could hit, maybe. Not here. I guess it was like 3 screens over then. Because yeah, we got one out. There's another switch right here. Can Mewfire 2 just reach over there? Maybe we should do that. I didn't stop to think that Mewfire 2 would just reach by itself. Na, na. Yeah, this will get you. The more of you that are crumped up together. Man.
Oh my, is it over already?
Oh, it does reach. I can just use Mewfire. Good thing that frog wasn't interested in killing you. But yeah, last stream it kind of ended with me being a little hussy. Not a hussy, but what's the word I'm looking for? Annoyed, because like my friend loves to debate everything. And like I wasn't gonna get into the logistics of whether or not Luke and fucking Ash became a different person when they merged. Was not interested in having that conversation. So I apologize for that. I do look forward to playing something new, as much as I have loved playing this game and playing through it again at a faster pace. Somewhat faster. I mean, there are bits and pieces that maybe went on a little bit too long, like the grinding for the Elven Bow. I definitely cut that out. Like, as I've watched my videos back, there are moments where I'm like, okay, this went on too long. I could trim the fat here. Like Tales of the Abyss, Tales of Vesperia, there were so many videos I could have cut out of that playthrough, but it was like a learning experience. Like, I don't know, like what people, again, I'm a small time creator. Like, I'm up to 34 subs, like I said. And so, I don't know, you know, if people are interested in watching me grind for materials. I don't know if people are... Hey, Moogle, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Hope that everything's going well in the Philippines. I lost my train of thought. Give me a second. I'll get it back. Just give me a second. Yeah, I don't know if, like... It's not the most entertaining thing for me to watch somebody grind on enemies for, you know, 3 hours. Like, I never really grind for levels in this game, except for that small time that I did. With Ash. I'm probably gonna cut that out, or just not upload it, because I think I already... what's the word I'm looking for? I already... Okay, this should reach this far then. I already, like, edited that stream, so the actual... We opened the cell, but you can't run away. Don't worry about it, kid. We'll take care of it. The grinding is intact in that video. I will try. Either, like, I won't upload it, or... We'll see. I'll probably upload it just this one time, but... Just this one time, I'll probably upload that grind. But I've come to realize that that's not the most entertaining thing to watch, and that I should trim the fat where it needs to be trimmed. Because I have these usually unwieldily long playthroughs because I keep in all the grinding I do. In the old days, people would keep that shit out. They would, you know, they would grind that stuff off the camera, as they would say. They wouldn't show any of their grinding process. For me, like, a part of playing a JRPG is that there's gonna be grinding in it, so... Aw, man. He jumped too close. I wanted to get a bunch of people in this Mystic Art, but that's okay. Yeah, this is our second Mystic Art, by the way. You can only do this on a second playthrough, and if you have the Alvin Bow equipped, which we've made earlier in the playthrough. But yeah, the whole point I'm trying to make is that, yes, I'll try to not have my playthroughs be so long. Although, if you're somebody who likes to watch playthroughs in bulk, that's kind of like what the service I provide is. It's like, I'm a bulk uploader. I upload a lot of videos. So it's not about getting a lot of views on one major video that I upload only once a month. It's about getting lots of tiny views on a bunch of videos. At least that's what I'm trying to do. It's just that right now we've been only playing Tales games because I want to get them done and put on the channel. Like, after this, we're going to do Tales of Legendia, and then Tales of Asteria, and then Berseria, just so I can say, done, we're done with the Tales games. And then we're going to play Persona 3, and then maybe Monster Hunter World. We'll see, I'm not, like, 100% on the details. Like, I want to do a couple of Zelda games at some point, Paper Mario 64, like, there's lots of different things I want to be doing. But the nice thing about playing through RPGs is they usually have lots of content in them. And when you're making content, it's nice to have something that gives you a lot of it. Don't even know why I'm fighting. I mean, they're just in the way. That's why I'm fighting them. Yeah, especially games like this. Yeah, this game is, like, really long. So, you know, you get a lot of bang for your buck for this. Oops, that's not right. Oh, it just gave it to me, even though I didn't hit the first one. Interesting. Sweet. Glitch, perhaps? But, like, that's why I like playing, like, these kinds of games on stream, is because, like, they give you lots of content for the time that you put into it. Like, we could be playing stuff like online multiplayer games, which gives infinite content technically, because it's always, like, as much as it's the same, it's also different. Like, you know, I could be playing, like, League of Legends or fucking Fortnite or any of those other games, but, like, I don't like playing those games. Just because, like, most people are douchebags. And I'm not interested in spending my time with douchebags. That's just me, though. Oh, look, they keep coming in. I wonder how much damage I'm doing with my catalyst weapon. God damn it. Not a lot. I have like no kills on her, it's crazy. Everybody else has crazy kills on their weapons, but not her. There was this whole time where I spent like... I was playing tier for like a huge amount of time. I think that's everything we're supposed to do here, right? There's nowhere else we can go, so... That's why tier's weapon has a decent amount of stuff on it. Poor Natalia, on the other hand. She has no damage on her devil's arm. Even Luke has more, and he was dead for all of Act 1. But, yeah, RPGs are great, man, for content creation. They're not the most... The trouble with RPGs is you have a niche audience for them. Like, you're gonna have a smaller community because most of the time, whenever you're playing an RPG, it's just because people want to hang out and just, like, chill. It's not gonna be lots of people talking about random shit like it is with, like, big-time, big-number streamers, like in the tens of thousands, where everybody's just saying random shit. I've come to, you know, I've accepted that, you know. First of all, I wouldn't even want, like, 20,000 people. That amount of is, like, scary to me. I don't know. I'm a very, like, shy and quiet person. And so, like, having 20,000 people in the chat would be like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, it's weird. I'm kind of freaking out. But having, like, you know, our own tight-knit community of, like, hundreds of people, I could deal with that. Just people who like RPGs or whatever. Old Nintendo games, because that's mostly what I play. Kind of hard to handle a lot of viewers. Yeah, for me it is. Because once you get past a certain number of viewers, it's like, you really can't read all the messages, and it becomes less personal that way. But, you know, you make more money. You know, you probably make a lot more money with 15,000 people watching you as opposed to 20. But you lose a little bit of the personality, so it's a give and take. Lightning Tempest.
I feel nothing from my enemy.
Last time when I streamed FF7 Remake demo, I didn't realize I got 100 viewers. I didn't know what to do. Yeah, that sounds... I get like that too, like if I'm just here chilling, talking to myself, because that's pretty much what you have to do when you're a small-time streamer, is you talk to yourself. Um, and then someone will walk in and say, "Hey," and it's like, you know, person's in the chat. What do I do? And you know, you kind of freeze up for a second. I think the most viewers I've ever had at one time has been like 8 or 9. I think 12 one time. Because I got used to only a few viewership. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Streaming stuff that is very niche is not the way you get anywhere in content creation. But at the same time, if you want to make it, you know, if you want to create content going by your own rules and not what's popular, then you just have to deal with the fact that you're not going to get a whole lot of viewership. Well, now that there's they put the Tales of the Abyss anime on YouTube, maybe people will be interested in watching the game. So here's hoping. I gotta go to. Did it say Belkind? 4 or 5 is already a lot for you. Yeah. And once we get, you know, I'd like to get to the point where northwest area of Sheridan and approach the persons at the northwest corner to trigger a scene. I'd like to get a point where I can at least make money off of streaming. Like, I do love video games, and like they're one of my main 3 things that I love. Video games, music, and language. I still have to pay bills, I still have to eat. So hopefully we can get to that point. Like, I'm gonna keep putting in the work. This is not a thing that you can really take a break from. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to always be doing it. I learned that the hard way. If I had kept streaming since 2015 when I started, I would already be at a point where I can do okay and make money. Is your work related to music? No, this is my work. I'm not working right now. I'm trying to put everything into working as a streamer. But I make music, I write music. At one point, I wanted to be in a band and tour the world and stuff, but I never got out of my shell. It was like too scary to perform in front of people. I have really, really bad stage fright. I get, like, once I get used to it though, that's not so bad. Like, it's scary for a little bit, and then you get used to it, and then it's like, okay, now you get used to the rhythm of being in front of people. It's way easier to be in a band than it is to be by yourself on stage. That shit's scary. Yeah, I've written lots of songs. I have a link to my SoundCloud down there on my Twitch. I write, like, electronic music. Costs a lot of money to dig through it. How much would it cost exactly? One dig would be somewhere between 2,000 and 30,000 gold. That's a wide range. It's quite a range in the strength of a phone stone. I could probably get that much if I asked uncle or father. But His Majesty and the nobles are opposed to the excavation. With Eltrond already an issue, they say there's no need to deliberately bring about more danger. Well, there's certainly something to be said for that thought. But we can't assume it won't be dangerous to ignore it either. Say... Uh-oh, I have a bad feeling. How about we collect funds ourselves and... I knew it. Yeah, I have a link to my SoundCloud if anybody's interested in my music. It would be especially bad if Van is involved. I suppose we can't simply let it be, can we? Yes, with the way things are now, we should eliminate all potential sources of trouble. Well, you heard them. What should we do? Well, once you got those funds together we were talking about, let me know. I'll bring excavation equipment and the detector and go with you to Ocean Cavern. Oh, what about Pico? This time around I'll have to leave him here. It's going to be dangerous. Oh, good. Of all the things to be worried about. But yeah, music comes naturally to me. I have one that's like in my head. He says his name is Star. What's up, Colonel? I must be my age. My back is hurting me again, and I don't think I can walk today. No, my glasses. I'll need to fire a mute. Would you stay with me? Then we'll go on ahead. Mew, before we begin the work, please lend the sorcerer's ring to Star. There's something I'd like to ask him. Okay. Star, are you an original? A replica test subject? Yes. Did they make a replica, a copy of you? Yes, an icky man named Dis did it to me. I thought so, and when was this? About half a year ago, I think. If he learned at Coral Castle that Luke and Ash are perfect isophone, then the timing matches. One last thing, what happened to the other you? I think he died. You think? Actually, I died once. And then after that I felt something flow into me, and then I wasn't dead. And then the other me was gone. Does this mean Diz completed the perfect isophone research? Then those research results weren't just a coincidence. See, in this game's universe, if there are two perfect copies of a thing, they eventually become one again. This Mew remembered that he could die. He remembered he died, and that he had a copy of himself. So that must mean that Luke and Ash remember who they were when they died and became one again. So, in this game's universe, whatever clones are perfect clones of each other down to their phonon frequency, because that's this game's universe, they eventually, the original dies and then the copy flows into it to make another being again. Oh shit, I forgot to talk to Shiba. But that's the point I was trying to make, is like, they're magical clones in this game. It's not like Star Trek clones and shit, but I didn't feel like explaining that and going through this exhaustive process of constantly trying to validate my own opinion. Like, I don't care. You have a different opinion to me, that's fine. But that doesn't mean I have to sit and listen to your opinion and you drawl on about random crap that I just don't care about. Let me save. Horrifying, let's heal. Like, you know, I want to be there for my friends when I can and stuff, but like, there's only so much that I can like sit there and, you know, unless it's an immediate, like, if you're feeling down and you need someone to talk to, that's one thing. But if you want to sit there and talk to me about random shit that isn't like real and it's just hypothetical, I'm like, okay, like, I'm not interested in this conversation. Then let's head for Orshan Cavern. Okay, this is gonna light up my face a little. So I cannot see chat while I'm reading this, so there's a strong signature from this area. There are bird-like enemies in here that give a huge amount of gold. And they're usually sleeping on top of the machines we need to break. Use Mewfire 2 on a nearby mirror stone to wake them up and fight them. After the scene where Mew destroys the first machine, go northwest twice. Okay, so yeah, let me take a crack at it. We don't need to pay. First one's free. Isn't that how it always goes? Okay, let's go in. So this is it, baby. This is the entrance to the extra dungeon. Let me see if I can like minimize this and like move it over to the side so I can see chat. Hold on tight, cause I'm pushing this gear into overdrive. Yeah, this is much better. Save complete. So let's get Natalia's kills up, shall we? Blood Pain, Unicorn Horn, Heart of Chaos, Lost Celeste, Soul Crush, Nebulum. I already made a lot of songs. Yeah,